me what was your connection with Allison, because you almost feel like she's so broken, but you still want to reach out and you want to help her.
Right. Well, she is incredibly broken. I mean, she definitely doesn't have, like, the essential thing that we all, like, want to have, which is, you know, we like ourselves, and that sort of makes you think that other people can like you too. And I think that she is, like, as well as being, like, really emotionally stunted and young, she's, like, really funny and really alive and, like, struggling. Like, you can see that, like, she's overcompensating for something, like, hardcore. And in the story, we find her, like, just on the cusp of being, like, you know, totally gone. Like, she's, like, just about to think that life has sort of offered absolutely everything that it will, and she's just gonna, like, she's gonna be alone, basically. Right. And so you find her right when she realizes, like, she's gonna choose to not be alone for the rest of her life, and that's just, like, it's a good point to find someone in their lives.
Yeah, you kind of see the feeling of hope. Yeah. And it's sort of this hope among tragedy thing, and your character sort of saves the marriage of this couple who's going through their own loss, but in a way they sort of save you. So did you feel that kind of parallel between the storylines, that, you know, it's like sort of everybody comes out winning and, like, hey, everybody's going to be okay?
Yeah, no, exactly. Because before, I mean, like, everybody was just stuck exactly where they were. And after the movie, they're able to, like, go on with their lives. And very subtly, too. It's not like anything, it's not like, you know, it's not like suddenly, you know.
Like a fairy tale.
Exactly, exactly.
And to get into your character's role, you say you actually visited a bunch of strip clubs and talked to a lot of dancers. What did you learn from these women and sort of applied them to your character, and why was it important to do that?
I mean, it was important to do that because I am so not, I know nothing of that world.
Right.
I mean, further than, at that point, the script, which was written really well, and like, we ultimately found out that it was all right and legitimate and not like a fairy tale version of a stripper story. But you have to sort of do the research to make sure first, and just feel like you're not faking it. And I mean, from the girls that I talked to, like, it's not like I got their whole, sort of all of their life stories, but you do find that a lot of stories are, like, the same. And it's weird, like, you can sort of plug in a few little elements into this equation, and it usually spits out, I sell myself because it's just easy. And they don't have that thing that keeps maybe, like, you and me from doing something like that. Right. They've lost it. And so it actually isn't as sad as it seems like for you and me, because it's sad that they don't have that, of course, but, like, at the same time, they don't care anymore. It's just awful. It's like they've lost the capacity to think that.
You do feel bad.
Yeah, like, they just don't like themselves. And so they're like, don't worry, I've hurt myself much more than you can ever hurt me, so let me take your money. So it's like,
And working with James and Melissa, you guys have this on-screen chemistry that obviously you were friends before, or you had the chance to get together. Did that make it easier to sort of play this out on film?
Well, we did have to jump, like, right into it. And I think that we had, like, 2 weeks or something before we started shooting. And so I think that we jumped right into the dynamic that Doug and Mallory sort of have. It was like a push and pull, like, slow gaining of trust thing. And we also were really, like, honest with each other and comfortable, and so it was easy to do it. It felt really natural.